Hello everyone, my name is Lily and I'm the creative director here at Bubblegum Cartoons. Today we are not talking about our show, Demonic Crepes, but another animated show on YouTube. Bee and Puppycat is an animated series that premiered on Fredderator's YouTube channel July 11th, 2013. Created by Natasha Allegri, it sports an adorable cast of the titular Bee, Puppycat, and other island residents. There's even some interdimensional characters in there too. The show is a gorgeous, slow-paced adventure, with Bee doing temp jobs in other dimensions along with Puppycat. The show was immensely popular, finding a cozy place in an untapped market of 20-something ladies. After the pilot's success, a Kickstarter was launched to continue the series, and it did well, like really well. At the time, it was the most successful animation Kickstarter on the whole entire platform. Today, I get to talk to my friend and fellow animator Kimchi, who is one of the backers on Kickstarter, but we'll get to her in a moment because despite a seemingly successful start, the production floundered, having years between episodes. Through lack of updates, episodes, and merch, the fans became pretty frustrated. To add to all this misfortune, Season 2, Lazy in Space, was leaked on the internet by Fred of Fredderator Studios earlier this year. How did a funny, unique show like Bee and Puppycat become so unfortunate? What will its future be like now that Lazy in Space is leaked? What happened?
Hi, my name is Kimchi Simons. You can call me Kim. I helped kickstart Bee and Puppycat in early 2013.
That is awesome. So talk to us a little bit about the Kickstarter process, what it was like being like on the inside of Bee and Puppycat and kind of seeing it grow from the very beginning.
I pledged about $100 to this Kickstarter,
Wow.
Which was, it was quite a hefty bit of money at the time.
Really
especially in
believe
college.
it. Oh my gosh.
Starting out, everything was great. There was a lot of communication between Natasha, the Kickstarters, as well as the managers who were helping her out with the Kickstarter. We got plenty of updates on when she was flying to Japan and working with the studio over there. It started off with monthly updates of her progress, and slowly over the years, it started becoming less and less.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it seemed like Natasha was being spread pretty thin overall while working on the animations over in Japan. She was also working with Boom Studios' comic book series that they were publishing for her.
Yeah, those were really cute, and I know that's kind of her first love is comics, so I thought that was really cool. She at least did the first one, I believe.
Then she was also collecting recipes from fans to help publishing the cookbook as well.
Yeah, that was so cool. Very unique recipes.
And just her doing all of these projects at once, focus on the animation steadily became less and less important in the Kickstarter.
So in 2014, which is about a year later after the Kickstarter had launched and was like insanely successful. Like I didn't even know about it at the time. I didn't even have time to like join it because everyone was so excited about this project. So in 2014, episode 1 through 5 premiered. It had a kind of different style now. It had like colored outlines and stuff like that, which she was kind of hesitant about, but in the end she really liked. And then it took another 2 years from then in 2016 to release episodes 6 through 10. And they were only on Verve, later to be released on YouTube another 2 years after that.
Yeah, as a backer, we did get free insight and previews on those later episodes. Anyone who paid for a subscription on Verve was able to kind of look at the episodes around the same time as backers were, so backers kind of felt a little bit betrayed in that way. We thought maybe we'd have more of like kind of special alone time with these episodes.
Yeah, I could see where that's very disappointing.
But yeah, a lot of people were very hurt about having to pay another wall to potentially have to watch these.
After the Kickstarter as well, from 2014 through 2016, Kaboom Studios, like you mentioned, did do comics, and you guys actually got an exclusive cover to the comic, huh?
Yeah, it was really cute. It was a full spread of Bee and Puppycat, it looks like, in a garden terrarium. She did write a little note at the bottom left saying, "Thank you for backing the project."
That's so sweet.
I thought it was super cute.
Aww. In 2017, which was another year, I think you guys are kind of starting to understand the trend here. It's like it's years and years between these, 6 to 8 minute episodes or any sort of content that the Kickstarters and the general public like me were kind of like waiting around for. So in 2017, they announced new episodes were being written. So this was going to be for the second season that we were very excited about. And I do believe it was picked up by Verve, I think.
I believe the second season was picked up by Verve as well.
Originally.
Yes, originally was.
And we'll get into that for sure. So in 2018, which was another year later, the trailer for Lazy in Space is released. And Lazy in Space is the title. It's like Bee and Puppycat, Lazy in Space. They kind of rebranded a bit. They had these really sweet like illustrations. And I believe we got a little trailer. Yes, we got a little trailer, got some animation. Looks pretty fabulous as usual. And people were really excited.
Yeah, but I also feel like fans were a little bit fatigued with all these year-long waits.
Like years and years, because we're up to 2018. This is 5 years after the pilot episode.
Yeah, I feel like longtime fans were just so tired. They're still there. It's just the hype has gone.
Very, very interesting, the kind of fallout that happened there. And why do you think that is? Why do you think it took so many years?
I feel like it was due to the series being released before its time, especially in the early 2010s where adult cartoons weren't really kind of flying off the shelves.
Let's see. So from 2018, we got the trailer for Lazy in Space. And at this point, like you had mentioned earlier, Natasha lived my personal dream of moving out to Japan and got to work on her show. She was working with the same studio that did a lot of the recent Pokemon anime, which was really, really cool. She moved out there. She was pretty vague on social media about like kind of what was going on or what she was up to. Occasionally we would get a picture of like a potted plant or something like that. And I think she came back for a couple conventions or something like that, but she was off and she was doing her show, and it sounds kind of like a dream to me. So that was very, very interesting. And then in 2019, the first episode of Bee and Puppycat Lazy in Space premiered at the Ottawa International Animation Festival. And I think it also won the big prize of short of the year or whatever. So it premiered in Ottawa, and then in early 2020, the wonderful, gorgeous year of 2020, Fred, of Fredderator Studios, leaked Lazy in Space on his Vimeo account. He received them to review them from the studio in Japan, and then he had uploaded them on Vimeo for safekeeping, but he didn't realize his privacy settings weren't there, so I'm sure he meant to, have them, by link only or just privated videos.
Yeah, it's a shame that they got leaked.
Yep.
In such a roundabout way, too. Creators are usually under contract to keep things. Had to kind of be a little on the down low in terms of her update on everything.
Yeah, I believe she didn't say anything about this either, publicly on social media about the leaks back in early 2020. And unfortunately, people actually did snag these videos. They download them off of the internet, so the leak went even further. Because he did take them down after, it was an entire month, but he figured it out and he took them down. And a lot of people said that they felt pretty bad for Natasha because this could really destroy a show that is so small, because people won't want to pay for Verve. And then I do believe, I don't know if it's because of this, but Verve did back out and they decided that they would not be streaming it anymore. So here we are in, I guess it's late 2020. We're recording this in October. We ask ourselves, where are we now? We started back in 2013 with the pilot, and now it's 2020, and we have a second season in a way, but it hasn't been released. But we are sure that Fredderator Studios has it. We're sure that Verve is out, and we're sure that it's complete. So our question is, where is it today? there was this kind of jumbling around. People were like, I hope that Netflix picks it up. I hope that it's going to be on Hulu. And people were very scared that we wouldn't have a season 3 at all because of the leak. Like, you know, they wouldn't earn any money on this. And it's been so long. So that brings us to today. And they announced that Lazy in Space will actually be on Netflix. And the unfortunate part is that it won't be released on Netflix until 2022. What do you think about that?
Feeling that the reason why it either is taking so long is because it's probably still under contract with Verve for copyright reasons. Verve is probably allowed to hold on to the rights of Bee and Puppycat for a certain amount of years before they're able to pass.
And I know I'm super looking forward to it on Netflix. I think it'll be awesome. I think there's a lot of American and Japanese productions of animation on Netflix, and they do really, really well. They're always like in my recommended, even like in my dad's recommended on Netflix. So I'm really, really excited. I don't think there's anything like Bee and Puppycat on Netflix, and I think it'll really draw people in, kind of like the new Pendleton Ward show. I heard that did really well on Netflix.
I'm also really hoping that Bee and Puppycat continues past Lazy in Space. Hopefully, maybe getting a season 3.
I would hope
working with the Netflix animation studios over there in California.
That would be great. Yeah, I would love a season 3. I wonder what that would, or like a movie would be cool.
Yeah, I hope Netflix treats them well.
I certainly hope so too. So to backtrack here, we started back in 2013 with the pilot and the Kickstarter. We went all the way to the episode 1 through 5 premiere in 2014, a year later, and then 2 years after that, we got episodes 6 through 10. And at the same time, between 2014 and 2016, we got some comics. And then in 2017, they announced new episodes were being written. 2018, a year later, the trailer was released for Lazy in Space. 2019, the first episode premieres at Ottawa International Animation Festival. And in 2020, we had the leak. And then very, very recently, it was announced to Netflix. And then in 2022, in the future, we will be able to watch Lazy in Space. And I am so excited. Like, I feel like it's almost been like 10 years.
So I received all of my backer stuff kind of sporadically throughout the years. I believe I got most of my t-shirts, very common merchandise like t-shirts, stickers, pins. I got all of those first. The DVD, since they weren't done with episodes yet, did not come out until around 2017. I didn't get it until Thanksgiving 2017.
But you backed it in 2013.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it took
goodness.
A few years.
If you had a kid then, they would be walking by the time you got your CD. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And also on Kickstarter, there is a estimated amount of delivery time. You will see at the bottom left. It did say November of 2014. So they shot way past the estimated delivery dates.
Oh my gosh. Are you on like any like forums or comment sections with other Kickstarters, and like how did they feel about it?
So we did have our own little comment section on the Kickstarter, which was only available for people who did back the project. We would talk in the comments a lot, be like, where's the next update? Where's the animations? Where's our DVDs?
Oh, that must have been really frustrating, but it's good that you kind of had like a little community to kind of like vent to.
Yeah, Kickstarter is really nice with comments and community. It's very easy to talk with people and converse about what you like about the show or what you're super excited about. And as long as you get that backer and community talking back and forth to make sure all the communication is still there, I feel like you could, even if it did take this long, I feel like more communication on their part would have helped with keeping us out of the dark.
I think a lot of the circumstances surrounding Bee and Puppycat was pretty unfortunate. I mean, it was so successful. It had a lot of people who were really interested in it and, financially successful on Kickstarter. And a lot of people, like, really, really believed in this project. But The year gaps were really unfortunate. The leak was super unfortunate, and I just feel like this show overall deserved better.
But I feel like it's triumphed throughout, despite all of these hardships and
Definitely.
bumps in the road.
People always coming back for Bee and Puppycat.
It's just so wholesome.
It's just so cute, and it's really, truly, like, so unique. There's no other show like it out there. It's just kind of, like, relaxing and silly.
I think we need more relaxing, silly shows. Yeah, and I'm also wondering about if there would be a animation change if they were to do a season 3. Since she's no longer working out of Japan, would they be working with Netflix's specific animation studios and their properties and their partners?
I hope they come up with more merchandise as well, because it's pretty few and far between. When you were talking about your Kickstarter backing rewards, those are some pretty treasured objects, I'm sure, because there's really not much out there.
Oh, yeah. Very exclusive now. It's so hard to find. Imagine a little apparel line.
I would like at Hot Topic. I'm surprised Hot Topic has not jumped on this show. See a lot of people even cosplaying a lot of these things when I go to conventions and such in California. They have a lot of bees. I don't really see any Deckards or even puppy cats, but definitely a lot of bees with the pink skirt. Super, super cute. So there's definitely people out there who are DIYing their own stuff and everything like that. I saw even on Reddit people had tattoos.
That's when you know you've hit it big, when someone has a tattoo of your cartoon character on their body.
Yes. Anyway, is there anything you would like to say in closing?
Stay safe, stay at home, and social distance from everybody.
Everybody, yes, please stay safe out there. Watch Bee and Puppycat on YouTube. They still have the first season. And be sure to follow Kim on all of their socials as listed below. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Kim, for joining us today.
Thank you. Yeah, it was no problem.
It was really great to have you here.
It was nice of you to have me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you guys enjoy cute cartoons, subscribe for the premiere of Demonic Crepes. I also post how to animate videos. That way you can create your very own show. Shout out to our patrons on Patreon, Impro Comics, Nadir, Justin R. Williams, Javier Mendez, and Nico Weaver. I really appreciate you guys, especially during this time. If you guys would like to be a patron on Patreon, you can head on over to the link below. We are going to be releasing brand new rewards soon that I'm really excited about. So definitely stay tuned for that. Our fan art of the week is by Happy Meal Leah from our Discord, and they drew Sophie with sunglasses powers. She looks so dang cute, and I love the extra touch of pancake in the background. You did an awesome job. Until next time, stay inspired.